Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of For the Love of Marketing. We are well into series 3 at this point. Don't ask me what episode we're on, but we're well into it. And I'm absolutely delighted to welcome Leanne Johnstone with us. We're going to be talking about affiliate marketing. You've been in this space for a while, Leanne, right? So we can pick all the beautiful gems out of your brain. It's a real hot topic. I want to cover it a little bit. We've had an episode on affiliate marketing already this season, and I want to cover it again in more detail. There's so much to talk about in this space, and I want to really hammer it home to people how important this channel is. So anyway, in the meantime, Leanne, welcome
Thank you.
along. And tell me, Leanne, just very quickly, what is it you do in the space?
So I run an affiliate marketing agency, and what we do is we actually manage people's affiliate programs for them. So brands will come to us and say, we need help either launching, scaling, or growing an affiliate program, and we plug in and play next to their internal teams to actually deliver that. So depending on what the scope of work is, whether they're just starting out and they need help to actually, put all the pieces together and build the plan, or whether they have little bits that their team is taking care of and they need somebody to come in strategically and help them grow or develop into a new region, or launch a new product, we'll come in and we'll support that too. So in the simplest terms, we're a done for you service. We come in and we help you to grow and launch performance marketing programs.
Great. I'm just going to slip in that you forgot to say the name of your agency,
Oh,
Leanne.
yes, I
So
did.
quickly.
The name of our agency is Alphaverse. And yeah, the name says what it does on the tin.
There we go. There we go. You wouldn't know we work in marketing, right?
No.
But so it's an important channel, affiliate marketing, and in my view, it's not as well understood as it should be. And that ultimately, that's why your business exists, right? Because people either don't know how to navigate it, or don't have the time, or just don't want to have the time to navigate it, because it can be, a bit of a time-consuming area, and also one that you really do need to know your way around quite well. So, what do you think about in terms of the experiences you have with your clients?
Mm.
Where do you see people coming to you? Where do you see when you look at the market? Where do you see the gaps that the struggles that brands are having with understanding affiliate marketing or making resource for it? I mean, tell me about your view of the market.
Yeah, so a lot of brands will know that they need it, but not really know how to navigate it. So as you said,
Mm,
it's kind of always been in the shroom room. It's just sort of appended to the end of the marketing team, and there's a few people that sit there and do stuff, and it seems to grow year on year. And it's kind of been a very fast growing industry as well. I mean, I joined the affiliate marketing space almost 2 decades ago. So I've been there right from the beginning when the first links were being made through
mm,
to the very complex ecosystems that now exist. And there's a lot of moving parts, a lot of moving channels, but the other cool thing is that we're also all learning it all on the job and on the fly. So unless you've been in it for very long, you come to it new, and you sort of just get thrown in and expected to deliver. And
mm,
there is not a miscommunication, but a misunderstanding between departments on how affiliate marketing can be leveraged to support the other marketing channels that you do direct. And
mm,
that's maybe something that I want to talk about a little bit today, because yes, it's an additional channel that will bring you incremental sales depending on how you structure that strategy, but it's also a channel that can help you leverage and reduce the costs in some of your other marketing channels. So think, for example, if you're working with SEO based bloggers or affiliates that do SEO, or big media companies that have, high volume traffic sources, there's ways that you can leverage your strategy to actually reduce your own direct upfront costs in leveraging SEO and PPC and all of those things, and change it into a performance-based model. And the beauty of working with affiliates is that these guys are super clever. Okay. They know how to drive traffic. They know how to position brands. They're very good at understanding what they do. And what you're doing as an affiliate manager is really leveraging all of those like niche skill sets
mm,
to form a program and to actually augment the other direct channels that you're doing. And the best part is that it's done on performance. You don't pay up front, you pay after the sale has happened. So
mm-hmm.
you can test things, you can position things, see how clients are delivering to things with very little risk. I mean, there is a
Mm,
cost associated. It's not free. Nothing's free.
mm,
But in terms of, doing a paid media campaign, turning it on and spending a couple of $100,000 to see if it works, you don't have that stress with performance marketing, because you're building that relationship with the entrepreneur or the affiliate partner first, and then you're going to test a lot of their traffic sources to see what works for you. So to me, it's like the hub of everything. Obviously, I would say that because I've been in it for 2 decades, but it really does touch SEO, PPC, paid media, social.
Yeah.
Partners are multiple diverse now. In 10 years ago, you were only working with bloggers and maybe a couple of email marketers and lead generation type affiliates. Now you've got massive content creators that are working on performance basis who want a slice of the pie. They want a piece of the recurring sales, the customers that they're monetizing and bringing to your door. So the skill set that's involved in being an affiliate manager is actually complex. As an SEO expert, you only need to know one channel, a couple of search engines. As a social media marketer, you tend to specialize in a certain social media platform. As an affiliate manager, you need to know everything about everything and a little bit about a lot. And I think that's the bit that keeps me entertained, because I think you need to have a desire to want to continue learning new things about digital to actually work in the performance marketing space.
Yeah, and there's a lot of change in the industry, and there are a lot of different opportunities that come along. No 2 days are the same in affiliate marketing. I think you picked up on a really good point there, which is something I firmly believe in myself, which is that one of the nice things about affiliate marketing is, rather than as a marketer having to go and understand every possible opportunity in every single channel, you're working with people who are laser focused on a niche. So they may have a community, as you say, from the email perspective, for example, or even the social media perspective. They may have a community that they've built and they nurture and they know extremely well, and they've known for years, and they know exactly what resonates with that audience and what doesn't, what offers to go, when to speak to them, what to speak to them about. And you just fit through the affiliate marketing program right into that and let them use their expertise to get you the business which you pay for on performance. Same thing with great blogs, right? As from an SEO blog perspective, those people have spent a lot of time optimizing their site to get the right traffic through on the right pages. They know exactly what the behaviors are on their website because they're laser focused in on that again. And you can, again, slot into that for an amount of money that you know works for you. And that the benefit of doing that in affiliate marketing is it's hard to replace in other channels. As you say, you can optimize paid search, of course you can. You can optimize SEO, of course you can, but not to that degree where someone else is ultimately, they know it inside out and you're just slotting into a well-oiled machine. So, I think that's a real benefit to be understood in affiliate marketing. So, I mean, how have you mentioned it changing quite a lot? How have you seen it change over? I mean, we don't have to do the whole 20 years, right? We probably haven't got time, but but certainly the last five. Because I mean, there's a lot of talk. Everyone's talking about AI at the moment. You literally cannot get away from it, right? It's good and also getting a little bit boring at the same time. But in terms of how AI is playing a role or could be playing a role in affiliate marketing, where do you see that? Because I think that's worth just spending some time talking about.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing to realize about working in the affiliate channel is that it's still very administrative. You've got your tracking solution that's telling you which partners are delivering what players or customers and which creative they're sending those customers to you with, or which, text or whatever the tools are that you're giving your partners to use, keywords, whatever. But the relationship management is still very manual. There's, most tracking solutions don't have CRM systems plugged in. They don't, you have to plug in all of these other tools. Then you have to manage all of these tools. And so I think where AI is coming into place, especially for affiliate program management, is that it's creating efficiencies. So things like verbally saying, pull me a report of all of the data for the last 12 months and show me where the discrepancies have come in, show me where the seasonality is. Normally that would take you 3 or 4 spreadsheets, a little bit of, pivot tabling and all of these other things that take hours to do to get you that result. Whereas now you can just plug it into an AI bot and say, here's all of our data, go and build me that report. And in seconds, you've got the information that you need to make commercial decisions that affect your future. So those are some of the things that I'm seeing, but also in terms of content creation, I'm seeing, there's going to be a discerning that's going to happen, because now every affiliate can use, ChatGPT and all of these other tools to create content. But it's what are you doing with that content to leverage bringing those customers back in? So I think a lot of affiliate managers are now thinking, how is AI going to determine the price that I pay for content creation and what type of content creation am I going to pay for. And also you might see, affiliate managers using AI to determine if content is, copy scraped or whatever the case may be. So there's going to be a little bit of leveling out, I think, where people look to see how do we use these tools and all of this data that we've got access to, which can sometimes lead you down a rabbit hole, but how are we going to leverage that to actually make performance better on both sides, on both the publisher side and also on like the marketing, the kind of decision-making side. So I'm quite keen to see there's a lot of tools that are being created. There's a couple of companies that I'm having a look at right now that are doing some interesting things. I mean, one of them wanted to actually take some of my content and make it into an AI generative tool that could ask Leanne anything based on all of the training courses that I've done. So there's some really cool ideas happening and some really cool things that people are thinking about in terms of how to leverage this technology and learn from it. I'm definitely keen on seeing how AI is going to help with training, because keeping up to date with trends and changes that are happening in this channel, it's nigh on impossible. Like, you have to be reading 6 to 8 hours a day to keep updated on just what's happening in the world of affiliate marketing. So yeah, I'm keen to kind of, talk to people that are into this AI sphere and see how we can kind of leverage and harness it. I don't, however, think that it's going to be able to replace the role of account management. I don't think you will, because people still want to deal with people, and maybe that's my generation, but I still want to pick up the phone and talk to somebody when I have a problem. So I think certain things you can leverage, like FAQs and things like that, to make it a little bit interactive and more user-friendly and hyper-personalized. In fact, that's one thing that I do think that AI can help with, is hyper-personalization of your account management, your offerings, what you give to affiliates to actually push out to their customers. That's all going to leverage and increase conversion, which is phenomenal for any company, because everybody's looking for the margin squeeze right now. Where can we get more bang for our buck? But that's about it that I'm seeing at the moment, even though it's a really hot topic. I haven't actually seen any kind of indication that AI is going to take over account management of affiliates or affiliate programs. I just don't think we're there yet.
Yeah, I don't think we are. I think the interesting thing, as you've mentioned, that's always been the case in affiliate marketing. It is a very manual process, and I think some of that needs to remain. Really, I think some of that does need to be a person looking at it and considering whether it's a good brand fit and whether it feels like the right business, as well as the usual sort of data signals. Is it also just the right sort of channel for us? And let's talk to this person. Do we get a good feel from this person? Is often, to be honest, an indication as well, right? It can, because you say it's a relationship game, and I don't think it is just. I think it's probably our generation. I think I can say, Leanne. I don't think it is just our generation that likes to talk. I think that relationship piece is important, and as we can see, without getting too distracted, as we can see on social media, everyone of all ages still engage more with posts about people and relationships than they do with anything that's to do with data and technology. It tends to be the case, because humans love humans. So I think that will remain the case. But as we say, it's a very manual space, and one of the areas, or I guess a couple of the areas AI is really good at. One is around strategic thinking and planning, and I think there's work that could be done there to say, hey, look, if you look at these types of channels, these types of destinations, these types of affiliates, you will probably have more success than if you look over here. That could have some benefit to it, and automating some of those manual processes around validation and all the as you say, the multiple spreadsheets that you end up juggling in affiliate marketing. So I think there's benefit to it, but I don't think it in any way replaces an affiliate team or agency. And maybe it will one day, but I don't see it in the near future at all.
Where I am seeing a little bit of interesting stuff happen is on the kind of B2B partnership space, which is also now forming part of the partnership economy, where brands are actually looking to match with similar brands and actually leverage their databases to increase revenue incrementally. I think that's quite interesting, and I think that's pretty useful. Whether that goes a step further and it actually starts to get automated, I don't know. Like you plug in, plug and play. That could be quite interesting as well, I think.
Yeah, it's an interesting space. I mean, are there any affiliate tools you've come across that you you would recommend? I mean, feel free to say no if you don't want, if you don't think they're right. But
I mean, I try and steer clear of not being an affiliate for affiliate tools because I'm agnostic to everything and I probably use the majority of them.
yeah,
But I think tools that help you with partner discovery are always valuable. So whether it's like, SEO tools that you're using or actual partner discovery tools that have been built by certain companies, I think that's great. And obviously we're heavily reliant on some of the industries that we work in that are heavily regulated for compliance and fraud monitoring. I mean, I think those two like segments of tools are things that should always be in affiliate managers' arsenals. Other tools like CRMs that help with automation and onboarding sequences and funnels for getting your affiliates into your program and actually getting them active. I think that's never a bad idea to invest in because a lot of programs that come across my desk, they've got, 1,000 affiliates in their database, but 20 are the ones that are driving revenue. And it's like, what are you doing with that other big chunk that's just sitting there? And they're like, oh, well, we've tried to reactivate them. And I'm like, when last did you contact these people? And they're like, oh, maybe 6 months ago. And I'm like, that's just like poor management, like you should be contacting your partners and getting involved in that long tail a little bit more because you're paying the top 20% to deliver. So you shouldn't really be spending your time with the top 20% because they're earning the money to deliver that value. So I think affiliates get a raw deal sometimes because they're just sort of ignored if they don't hit the quota minimums. But what you sometimes see is that affiliate might be working with 10 other brands. Your brand just is the lowest of the 10, and you're missing out on that whole incremental value of what he's sending or she's sending to other brands. So never like discount a small amount of positive value because that can always grow much bigger if you develop that relationship and build that loyalty and trust.
No, it's a great point. It's a great point. It is really about building those relationships. And I have seen that. I remember early days in my career, I remember having a affiliate partnership and naively thinking it wasn't a very good partnership when it wasn't that it wasn't a good partnership, it's that it wasn't a good relationship. And when we did actually put a bit more effort and attention into actually meeting up and talking more often and discussing the possibilities, it grew significantly. But I'd probably left it a good 6 months at least before I did that, and that was a major learning for me in my career. You got to put the effort into to something if you want it to pay off, right? So.
True story. It's happened to all of us. I mean, I think every affiliate manager listening to this can like legitimately stick their hand up and go, yeah, that's happened to me. And if you're new to the industry,
that's quite reassuring, by the way.
Yeah. Exactly.
It wasn't just me.
Yeah.
So look, I think, as I say, for me, affiliate marketing is important. Funnily enough, I didn't include it as a chapter in my first book, Digital Marketing Strategy, at the beginning. I added it to a later edition because, and my thinking at the time was it's important, but not everyone's going to be working in that channel, whereas everyone's going to be working in the other channels, which is, and I had a word count I had to stick to, right? So
you can't cover it all.
Exactly. So, but I did add it later on because it is really important to me, and I think fitting affiliate marketing into your broader strategy is critical. So, if there are any businesses out there that are not currently not doing affiliate marketing, and they're hearing this and they're hearing us talk about it and thinking, okay, that is something I need to take more seriously. Where should they start with going about fitting it into their existing strategy?
Well, first you need to define your why, because I think that's a very first step that you need to take, because is affiliate marketing actually right for your business at the stage that you're at right now? Because remember, there is going to be a significant investment to actually set all of this up. There's the technical costs, the resource costs, the budgets to actually get things rolling and get it moving like any other digital channel. Okay. So start with your why. Why do you think that you need affiliate marketing right now? Is it because you've capped your available paid media opportunities? Is it that, you think you're not really getting scale quick enough on SEO or PPC? Like really look at what you're doing with your direct marketing to find your right customer. And then look at where can affiliates plug the gaps, because that's really what you want an affiliate program to do, is to be the slow burn in the background that actually starts to push momentum. And that could be in a multitude of different ways. It could be finding new customers to actually make sales from. It could be expanding your brand reach and making you into a household name, which in turn then brings customers to you. It could be increasing your recurring customer revenue, because what you need to think about in your affiliate program is that affiliates are not just top of funnel. They're not just brand awareness. They're actually lots of different types of partners that you can work with on a performance basis. Yeah. And they go through every single touch point of a customer's journey, from I need to look for what I want, right down to what's the best price, right down to, is there a seasonal discount or whatever the case may be. So, and what you need to make sure when you're building your affiliate program is that you're spreading that risk through that entire buyer awareness journey. You're not just investing in partners at the top of the funnel, because they might not be the partner that converts. They might be the partner that alerts, but not converts. So you need to be making sure that you have this spread and mix of affiliates in your program so that you can augment everything else that you're doing direct. And then think about leveraging your program for two other reasons as well. One, to launch new products and to test how those products are actually resonating with the customers that you're looking to target and get that feedback. And two, launch into a new market. The best use of an affiliate program is if you want to launch into a localized market that you yourself don't have experience in. That is one of the best ways to actually get in on the ground, get localization plugged into your marketing strategy really quickly. And the best part of all of this is that it's all done on performance. I mean, who wouldn't want to do it? So
that's
don't just think of affiliates.
I think that point about the local market, I just want to stop on that for a second, because I think that's a fantastic point. So when we talked earlier about how affiliates are normally real niche experts in a specific space, that space can be a country you're in, or you're not in, or an industry you're not in, or any segment, any sector at all that you're not in, and being able to utilize their knowledge, their expertise from day one on a performance basis is a phenomenal way to enter a new market. Even if you're not entering, even if you just dip the toe and do a bit of testing, it's a phenomenal channel for doing that. And I think that's a really important point to pick up on.
Yeah, 100%. And the other thing that affiliates are really good at doing is differentiation. So I'll give you an example. I'm not going to name the brands, but there were two affiliate managers that came to a training program, and both of them managed a food subscription business. Okay. And they were trying to target the same affiliates until I made a very clear point to them. And I said, you both do the same thing. You both send a food box out for a subscription fee. The difference is one box is the raw ingredients and you have to make it yourself. And the other box is already made packaged foods with natural ingredients. I said, so who's your target customer? They were like, busy mums between the age of 30 and 50 or whatever the case may be. I can't remember what the target audience was. And I said, well, therein lies the problem. I said, because you're targeting the same audience, you're looking at the same affiliates, but actually what you want to do is target affiliates that are teaching people how to cook, because the ones that can't cook aren't ever going to order the box of raw ingredients because they don't know how to cook. And so it's that niching that you need to think about in your customer segments. Yes, they are the same audience. They're females between the age of 30 and 45 or whatever the case may be. But what is it about them that's unique? And then that's where you need to go find. So they ended up pivoting their entire strategy and going after bloggers that were teaching you how to make basic food ingredients, and then upselling the like raw ingredients to say, okay, now you can go make it yourself because I've just done a video to show you how to make this dish. And then there was other bloggers that were going, here's the best quality food that's vegan, and they were like just differentiating their entire marketing strategy. And they ended up getting a lot of value because they weren't then trying to target all the same affiliates at the same time with the same messaging. And so you really do need to get niche about it. Like they say the niches are in the riches. That's what you need to
I don't
think
think
about.
I've heard that one before. I love that. I'll be stealing that one. That's fantastic. No, I think it's a great point, and it's obviously a wider point about marketing as well. In that it's understanding the segment and how to target people precisely is how you get your best results. So certainly the case on affiliate marketing as well. Okay. Oh wow, so much. I think we've probably just pretty much run out of time there. But there's an awful lot covered there. I think some brilliant practical advice, Leanne, some really, really good stuff that I think if you are thinking about using affiliates, or maybe you don't even know anything about affiliates and that's just been a bit of a masterclass for you, or you're well established and you just want to optimize, there's some really good stuff in there. Leanne, remind me the name of your agency again.
Affiverse.
Thank you very much.
Affiversemedia.com is the URL.
Excellent. So if you're looking for some real true expertise in that space, I know you've got a podcast as well, Leanne, as well. So absolutely go and look for that. I mean, certainly we do quite a bit of affiliate work in our agency for our clients as part of a wider strategy. But I know you've got such deep experience in the space, so definitely go and have a chat with Leanne. And are you running training courses as well, then, Leanne? From what you said,
I actually teach other agencies, account managers, how to do affiliate marketing. So, but I mean, my whole ethos is, a rising tide raises all ships. So we need to have this knowledge passed on into the industry. The industry rises and people can be supported better. Affiliates can actually get the support that they need in order to grow their own businesses, but also the brands that they're working with. So
everybody
to
wins.
Me, everybody wins, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. We all help each other along the way. That's fantastic. Well, look, thanks so much for joining us, Leanne. That's been a phenomenal, it's absolutely flown by as well. There's so much good stuff in there. We'll keep talking, I think. And thanks to everyone for joining us on another episode of For the Love of Marketing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next episode. And thanks, Leanne.
Thanks for having me, Simon.
Cheers. Awesome.